the founder of Independent Awakenings, Neeta Bhushan, who will share with us her story and the importance of empowering women to be more like Monica, Candace, Corey, Molly, and my beautiful mother, and of course Diana Bernato. Thank you so much.
If you had the chance to go back in time to when you were 15, what is one piece of advice that you would give yourself? And don't be shy, please come closer. I need love.
Standing or rolling?
I would say you are brave, you are bold, and you are meant to do incredible things. Thank you so much for the warm welcome, Trish and Mr. Perillo and the Perillo family. I am so honored to be standing before you this evening. And I am so honored that I need to take a step back and really embrace this moment for a few reasons. Mr. Perillo and the Perillo Motor Group, for the first time ever this evening, and Trish, you know this as well, and so does Jessica, this is the first time ever that our team that comes from 4 cities nationwide congregated under one roof here tonight. From New York, New Jersey, Washington, D.C., California, and Chicago. Wow, guys, we're here. It's amazing. And I really am so grateful that we can actually share our mission and our passion with every single one of you that's here tonight. But also, this week commemorates Fashion Week in New York. And as one of our team members is the head photographer there, as well as the Chicago Public School students starting school this very week. This sends a different message and speaks to a different part of each and every one of our team members' hearts. Because tonight, as we are enjoying in the company of each and every one of you, there are thousands of young girls right now, tonight, who have a lump in their throat, who have knots in their stomach, who are begging and crying to their parents because they don't want to go to school tomorrow. Because secretly, they're battling poor self-confidence, poor self-image, and poor self-worth. It is a significant problem facing young women today around poor self-confidence. Can you imagine what it feels like to struggle with your identity? I bet each and every one of you in this room knows someone who constantly struggles with the ability to try to fit in and is willing to do whatever it takes to feel accepted. But they're not alone. It turns out the women that we serve, the age group of 14 to 24, constantly battle this very issue. And there are some of you in this room tonight that still battle that issue. Self-worth, self-acceptance, self-confidence. But what if we were to change that conversation? What if we were to give you the tools to recognize your own brand of authenticity through self-love and self-confidence? Imagine, what would that look like? What you don't know is, I was that 15-year-old girl. And through a period of my adolescence, I went through a series of adversities and losses. And it started when I was 16 years old, losing my mother to a 4-year battle of breast cancer. I spent a lot of nights in the hospital doing my homework. A year after she passed, my brother collapsed in front of our high school in the city of an asthma attack. He died suddenly on the spot. When we thought the worst was over, 2 years later, my dad came home from a routine checkup to give us the news that he had an inoperable tumor in his left lung, and they gave him 7 months to live. He died 9 months later. So before I was 20, I lost 3 members of my immediate family, and I was left to raise my youngest brother, who was 14 at the time. As a result, I held on to a pattern of unhealthy and abusive relationships for fear of being alone, until it one day became dangerously unsafe. I had no choice but to have an independent awakening for myself. And I did this through surrounding myself with a positive and uplifting community. I tapped levels of personal development and heightened professional development. I am a doctor. And deepened my wellness practice of yoga and meditation. And this is exactly what our team is doing at Independent Awakening. Can you guys join me on stage, please? Our team has worked relentlessly to provide after-school programming and workshops to help change the conversation and help young girls own their truth and step into their greatness. Our Chicago area school lectures at universities have given young girls the red flag signs of what unhealthy dating looks like and what healthy dating should look like. Our social media platform has pumped thousands of positive messaging in an effort to bring awareness of self-worth. And our most recent nationwide iLOVEmySELFie campaign united over 10 schools, universities, and sororities in an effort to bring awareness about self-love and self-acceptance. Our grassroots movement have gained tremendous momentum. And so far, we've transformed the lives of over 5,000 women. And that's just in 1 year. But tonight, we're celebrating the launch of an incredible that symbolizes confidence, empowerment, beauty, and self-expression. Each and every one of you in this room has that opportunity to be part of a movement that's greater than you. And I challenge each and every one of you this evening to go back in time to when you were 15. Maybe it's for somebody else. Maybe it's something that you're still struggling with. Self-worth, self-acceptance, self-confidence. But I challenge you to pay it forward. Because for that person, they're not as lucky as you tonight. And I'm going to take a few more moments to just capture your attention as we have an amazing event that's going on. And I wanted to share the work that we're doing with some of the young girls, specifically from our Chicago Public School partners, and the effect that our work is having on their lives. Thank you so much.